At one time, it was thought that Make-A-Wish was for children that were terminal or fatally ill. And I'm so pleased and proud to be able to share with the families that this is not the case, and that it really is about a child that's living daily with a condition that sometimes brings them to their knees, that sometimes stops their life for a brief period of time, and that this is now what Make-A-Wish is offering and doing.
If you're a medical provider, once you have a patient, it really has to hit your head that is this patient eligible for Make-A-Wish? And that's very easy to kind of, after that to uncover, because there's so many sheets that guides you through that. The first criteria is 2.5 years of age to 18 years of age. You have a disease, and then you just have to decide, is it life-threatening or not, which is really the doctor's kind of responsibility, because they know in their specialty which ones of those diagnoses are life-threatening. It's as easy as that.
The nurses do it all the time, but even someone new to this could figure it out. It's very simple. You just fill out the form, self-explanatory, fax it in, and they fax you back exactly what you need.
Just basic information: name, date of birth, patient's address, what their diagnosis is, their treatment plan if they're still in treatment, the doctor's information as well as their parents' information, and that's basically all they need.
Every single patient that I've referred that has done it has come back with glowing comments, and it can make a big difference in the lives of some of these patients. So the key is just to always remember that it's a possibility and it's there, and if there's any questions about if someone qualifies or not, the foundation is there and you can always refer a patient, and then the dialogue can begin.
You cannot wait until the end of the treatment to initiate your patient switch. Absolutely, referring your patient at the beginning makes it way easier to plan for the wish and to make it in an appropriate time. The second thing is all specialties are included. So regardless of what patients you're seeing or what field you're in, your patient might be eligible. So you just have to look at those sheets and see what diagnosis actually is there. And at the same time, this is a clinical decision.
I want all the medical professionals out there to know it's easy to refer these kids. Just because you're referring the kid doesn't mean you have to be part of the entire process. Now, you're more than welcome to, of course. The wish granting process and being a wish granter is definitely where it's at.
Sometimes in many of these families with complicated diseases, the siblings get left out, where all this energy is focused on the oldest child or the middle child or the youngest child in treating that disease, but like the other siblings feel like, oh, I'm not part of this family, or they only love that child because all their attention is devoted to that child. And then Make-A-Wish, when they go on a big trip or do something together, they realize that it's not the case, or they know what their sibling is going through.
These kids are going through a tremendous stressor, as well as their families, their parents, the siblings, and just having that light at the end of the tunnel to look at, to maybe partway through therapy or at the end of therapy, gives them something to look forward to when things are the darkest.
I feel like it's life-changing for the kids. Being part of it, for me, for other wish granters, I think it is for them also.
I mean, we're talking here about an institution that is willing to make the child wish come true.
And to know that this is a memory that they'll always have. Sometimes it doesn't even do it justice when they come in here and share it with me. But the thing that does do justice is when their eyes light up when they know that they're able to make a wish.
Make-A-Wish makes it so easy for us to refer patients over.
The happiness that this can give to a child really should outweigh any challenges or resistances from the medical professionals.
Your patient can be eligible for a wish. So you have the power to give your patients wishes and make them come true.
And there's really no reason not to do it.
Just having something that I can do that will put a smile on these kids' face kind of gives me the chance to feel like I've done something great for them. And then to see them when they've come back from their trip, to listen to the stories, to see the faces on the parents who've been able to take their kids on a trip or to meet someone that they'd never be able to do. just kind of put your heart back together.